some of the biggest names in AI are raising the alarm about their own creations. Now, I know there's an understandable impulse here to eye roll because after all, the signatories include some of the very people who are pushing out the generative AI models that they are now issuing warnings about. In an open letter published on Tuesday, more than 1,100 signatories called for a moratorium on state-of-the-art AI development. Signatories include Elon Musk, who helped co-found GPT-4 maker OpenAI before breaking with the company in 2018, along with Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak, as well as the Skype co-founder. The letter says, "We call on all AI labs to immediately pause for at least 6 months the training of AI systems more powerful than ChatGPT-4, including the currently being trained GPT-5. It was released by the Future of Life Institute, which is a non-profit that works to reduce catastrophic risks." This letter adds, this pause should be public and verifiable and include all key factors, and if such a pause cannot be enacted quickly, government should step in and institute a moratorium. More to the point, the signatories include foundational figures in artificial intelligence, including Yoshua Bengio, who actually pioneered the AI approach known as deep learning, Stuart Russell, a leading researcher at UC Berkeley's Center for Human Compatible AI, and Victoria Krakovna, a research scientist at DeepMind. These are people who know AI, and they're warning that society is not ready for the increasingly advanced systems that labs are actually racing to deploy. Although it might seem like an AI race is inevitable because of the profit and prestige incentives in the industry, also because of the geopolitical competition, all that really means is that the true challenge is to change the underlying incentive structure that drives all factors as we speak. The open letter actually echoes this point. We need a moratorium on powerful AI is what the open letter says. So we have a chance to ask ourselves, should we let machines flood our information channels with propaganda and untruth? Should we automate away all the jobs, including the fulfilling ones? Should we develop non-human minds that might eventually outnumber, outsmart, obsolete and replace us? Should we risk loss of control of our civilization? In other words, we don't have to build robots that will steal our jobs. But what about the other assumption that we shouldn't slow down AI because it can bring the world so many benefits? The key point here is that we've got to strike a wise balance between potential benefits and potential risks. It doesn't make sense to barrel ahead with developing ever more powerful AI without at least some measure of confidence that the risks will be manageable. And those risks aren't just about whether advanced AI could one day pose an existential threat to humanity, but about whether they'll change the world in ways many of us will actually reject. The more power the machinery has to disrupt life, the more confident we'd better be that we can handle the disruptions and think they're worthwhile. In fact, OpenAI said in a recent statement that at some point, it may be important to get independent review before starting to train future systems, and for the most advanced efforts to agree to limit the rate of growth of compute used for creating new models. The tech heavyweights who signed the open letter agree. That point, they say, is now.